Mama Dee Dee. Hi, Karate Joe. So, hi, Mom. My mom is here. Hi, guys. Hi, Paul. Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, Sylvia. Make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, thank you, Paul. Hi, Bobby. Okay, so you guys probably know already from my last video that my dad passed away. So I've been really busy and it's been really hard to find time to do videos. Um, we finally got his cremations back and we all have an urn. My mom got a big one and we all got a little one, like a keepsake one. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, so I've been trying to help my mom a lot to do everything, so I haven't really had time to do YouTube or catch up on everyone or do much. But I thought I would come on tonight and say hi to everyone. And please like this stream and let everyone know that I'm okay and my family's okay. I finally got because my dad didn't want like a funeral. He wanted to do like a celebration of life. So we finally got that all squared away and it's going to be on January 20th. So we're going to do like a hall and have food and everyone's going to talk and everything. Hi, Washington. So we got all that done already. It's already booked and paid for. My dad is back from the cremation place now. So my mom has her urn. We have ours. But of course, nothing goes as planned. So we paid for a big urn for my mom. And then we paid for 3 little ones because there's me and my 2 brothers. I have an older brother and a younger brother. So we did that, and my urn is not in good shape. So I had to contact them and then they're reordering me another one. So, but at least it's only mine that's broken. It's really weird. So it's been a really weird week. It's actually a week tonight that my father passed away. And a week today, I was doing an unboxing for my brand new laptop, which I still have the videos, so I'm gonna probably put that up soon. And then I also got like a brand new camera and everything. So like I got Alexa, a brand new camera. I got a bunch of new stuff on Boxing Week, but it all got delivered this week and some last week after my father passed away. So I haven't done any videos. I'm going to do it, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm going to because that's what my dad would want me to do. I'm doing okay, Nietzsche. Hi, honey. So, I'm trying to still do YouTube because that's what my dad was proud of me and he wanted me to be on here for that. So, I'm still going to do YouTube. I'm still going to do my videos. I'm not sure. But I was doing an unboxing video a week ago today. I got a laptop, and that night when I went to put it up was the night I had to go down to my dad's and my mom and dad's, and that's the night he passed away. So I still have that on my computer. So I'm going to put that up probably tomorrow or the next day. And then all week long I've been getting deliveries because I got, like I said, a new computer. I got a new camera. I got a new Alexa. I got a bunch of new stuff on Boxing Week. But yeah, I've been so busy because my brothers and my mom are like devastated, and someone has to stay strong, so that's me. I know, Nietzsche, I am. But on the same hand, I find that I've been keeping busy, so it's been a lot easier for me to keep busy and do stuff. But like we went through all family pictures and everything already. So, I have to put those up on Bristol board and get them ready for the celebration of life. And hi, Sarah. Love you, sweetheart. I have to do that. I have to get. We went through the pictures, but we were too emotional, I think. We have way too many. So we have to go back through those again and then do more pictures, like take some away because I think we have too many. But, and then I've got to do a video for my to play at the celebration of life. Plus, I'm trying to get everybody organized on who's going to write something. Thank you, Nietzsche. Much love back. So I'm going to show you what happened to me, Sarah, because I was so devastated. We got 3 urns, like 3 little ones that match my mom's. And my brother's was okay, but my box came broken, which should have been a sign, right? So this is the box that the urn comes in. Now the heart right here didn't come, it was off, so I glued it, right? Because I'm the crafter, so I glued it back on, and I thought that's fine, right? But then if anyone gets emotional seeing an urn, please like walk away or whatever, because I'm going to be showing it right now because I'm absolutely really upset. Okay, so my urn is supposed to look like my mom's, and it sits in the little velvet box like this. But what happened is when I took mine out, this little part that belongs on the top of my urn here, do you guys see it? It came off. So I'm the only one with the broken urn, but that's okay because they said they're going to replace it. It really freaked me out at first. So this is my urn that has my dad in it. It's not very big, but we paid $300 for this. So I was like, I want a new one. Like, you're not going to give me a broken one for $300. So this is what it looks like. My mom's is like the big one of him. So all of us got a little bit of ashes of my dad in this small urn. And this urn cost me $300 and it's broken. The top, let me show you. This is the top and it's supposed to sit on top like this. Do you see? So it's supposed to be like that. But when I opened it, the top came right off. So I was a little bit upset. Like I wasn't going to replace it. I was going to glue it again. But my younger brother was like, absolutely not, sis. We paid for the funeral. We paid for it. Like we sat down with the funeral director at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we had it paid. My dad's funeral, everything was paid for by 5 o'clock. We had it paid for. And he's like, we paid within a couple of hours. The least they could do is replace it. So I need mine replaced. So she has it on order. See? So she has it on order. So that happened to me. But I'm glad it was just me, Sarah, not my brothers. Because they're a little bit not as strong as I am, They're a little bit, men say they're the strong ones, but I seem to be the strongest one yet, so I'm just holding it together. So that happened. I was kind of devastated at first, but I was like, you know what, I'm crafty, I could fix it, But then they were like, Jackie, don't you dare. You better call the funeral home and get it replaced. So I called them and I got it replaced. I mean, it took them 5 days. I worked on this obituary for 5 days. They couldn't even get that right. I'm so upset with that funeral home. Okay, I will, Joe. I know, but Sarah, I think because I have so much to do, my mom relies on me, you know. My mom needs me and I'm down the street, so I just come home. I come home really late and I'm there as soon as I can and I'm trying to help her the best I can. Oh, and my niece no longer lives with me. She ended up throwing a fit or something happened anyway, so she's no longer living with me. She moved out. I can only imagine best song in the world. Okay, I'll look it up. So I'm just been trying to reach out to people. Now I know that some of my family that I don't see on a regular basis or call watches my YouTube channel. So I wanted to put this up so that they could see it and then they'll know. So it's January 20th is the celebration of life, and they could contact me and then I will give them all the information if they have any questions, because it's crazy. Even the hall I booked, you can't bring in outside food, so I had to have it catered from them. So it's really expensive, but we're getting it done, so that's good. I hope everyone's doing okay and everyone's having a good day. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone at the comments because I went live on my iPad. Sarah, I don't know how to put you as a mod, but I'm going to put you as a mod. Okay, add as moderator. Sarah, I'm adding you as a moderator, hon. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. Because I only have one other mod and he's not here. Okay. From first life to death, they will always place a piece on us. Price on us. Right? That is true. I mean, that's crazy. But I was fairly lucky because my parents are like, they're on old people's money, like old pension or whatever. So my brothers and we just split it the 3 ways and we just paid our halves. So that way it was paid right before, before we even went to bed that night, it was paid because I didn't want not it to be left for too long. And because we did pay within a couple of hours, they did his cremation like the next day they started him. So that was, thank goodness for that. And then they said they would take 4 to 5 business days, which is weird because they don't work on weekends. But he was back by Monday. No, actually, I did it at a hotel. It's like a hotel party conference room. That's where I did it. It's actually really close to my house, where my dad and mom live, because my dad was disabled and so is my mom and so am I. And we have a lot of friends around us that are disabled, so I wanted to be able to have them be able to make it to the reception part where we're celebrating life, that they didn't have to arrange rides and all of that. They could actually just take their wheelchairs or their scooters from this area right to the hotel. And it's built it's actually disability friendly. So I thought that would be perfect because there's so many people that are disabled that they talk to. So I wanted to make sure that everybody could get in and out and get there. Thank you, Sylvia. Yeah, because I was trying like to make sure that I took everyone's consideration. Not a lot of people have a lot of money to be traveling here and there and all over the place, especially when they're disabled. So I wanted to do it close to home. So there's like this hotel that's only like 5 minutes from my house, and I decided to rent the conference room that they had, and I just did it there. Yeah, when I called the lady, I told her that, I said my father passed away. I want to hold a celebration of life, but I also need to know if you can accommodate disability people because I have a lot of disabled. And she was like, "That is no problem, Jacqueline. We could do whatever you need us to do." And they even gave me a room that's attached to, like, so you could exit out by the parking lot, so you don't even have to go through the building if you don't want to. So the door goes right outside, so I can bring them all in. That's so cool, Nietzsche. Yeah, but the problem, Joe, with a lot of the churches around here are not set up for disabled. That is so cool, Nietzsche. That's a lot of money. So I just wanted to be able to accommodate everyone. Hi, soft spoken. Yeah, you're worth it. Yeah, but you know what? At this point, I just want everybody to feel comfortable. And where I'm catering it from them, it's right on site. So, like, the restaurant is right there, and it's like a hotel. So, and then if there's something I ordered and people want more, or somebody wants something different, they're going to give me a room service menu that you would get in the room if you rented the hotel. So I could order, they come to me and tell me what they want, and then I can order it and they can have it right there that same day. They just have to pay for it the same day like you would if you went to a restaurant. You'd have to pay for it. But I mean, I ordered like, sandwiches and cheese and crackers and veggies and dip and all of that. But, right? Yeah, I want poutine. Me too. But I mean, if I ordered something that they didn't, if someone can't eat something, then they can order it off of the menu. Spread yours over Lake Michigan. Oh, that's sweet. Actually, did you know here in Canada I had to sign a paper stating that I wouldn't send my dad's ashes anywhere? You're not allowed to do it here in Canada. When you sign for your ashes, you have to guarantee that they're not being spread anywhere. Sorry, I just need a drink. I'm having a cup of tea. My throat hurts. I feel like because I haven't shut up in days. Oh, okay. It must be everybody, but you just don't tell them you do it, I guess. think we have the same law, but people do it anyways. Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm not. I don't even want to touch the ashes inside. I just don't want to. My younger brother opened his to see how it works inside. So the ashes are actually in a bag. So he's like, sis, don't worry. When the new one comes in, they just take the bag out and put it in your new one. Because he was worried that, it was just loose ashes in there and he didn't want me to change the bottom of it. But he was like, no, sis, don't worry. It's not like that. I was like, okay. Woo, scary. So are you okay, Sarah? How are things? Nietzsche, how is the family? Did you guys have a good holiday? Oh, that's good, Sarah. I loved your little doggy's haircut, Sarah. I went and sent my dog for a haircut too. Yes, please, please, support each other that's here, please. Oh, that's weird, Joe. I've never heard of that. Oh, thank you. I would never spread ashes at Disney World. That's creepy. Oh, I'm sorry that you're still sick. Hopefully, you start feeling better. I'm not sick, it's just my throat feels like scratchy from talking so much. But I really appreciate you guys coming in, by the way. Thank you so much. And please hit the thumbs up. So I think I have everything organized. I'm not sure. I mean, my dad had a truck that he drove, and my mom doesn't want to drive the truck, so we're trying to get her a car and get her into a car right now. And then we're just gonna sell my dad's truck so we don't have to worry about it. Right, Joe? Take two. Call Jacqueline in the morning. It feels good to finally be home. I just wanted to come home and rest now. Yeah, Mama Didi is Sarah's mom. And she's Mama Didi to all of us. We got really bad snow. Well, yesterday it was raining so bad. It was so icy. And then today we got snow last night and today. I don't know. It's too much this weather. My dad has great timing, doesn't he? Oh, I took my mom down for some groceries today and got her some stuff, so she should be good for a couple days now. Right? Yeah, we're in the minus too, Mama Didi. I don't know how much it is here, but we're definitely in the minus. Actually, I'm in Canada. I'm out just outside of Toronto. Yeah, I'm in Canada, just outside of Toronto, and it's cold. So now I'm down to like 10 days to do the celebration of life. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on, but I just wanted to come on and make sure that, I let everyone know that I'm okay. Me either, Sarah. I hate cold weather. Because I use a wheelchair to get around if, if my brother's not here. Now, my younger brother, he's been here every single day. He showed up that night and he was been here every single day. But I told him to take a break today because, we all are getting tired. Oh, you're in Texas? Yeah, so he's getting tired. So I was like, let's take tomorrow off. We might even take tomorrow again off because we've done a lot of the big stuff already. Now we just have to organize the little parts, and I got to pick up a few things. But I want him to slow down and try to rest because he's got to go back to work. He was supposed to go back to work today, but he didn't, so he's going to go back to work tomorrow. So when he's not driving me around, then I take my wheelchair. Oh, have you, Mama Didi? That's cool. I will, Sarah. Don't worry. I just want to make sure my mom's okay. That's my main goal right now is to make sure my mom's okay. She seems to be doing a lot better since his ashes came back. Like she got his urn and it's at the house. She seems to be doing a lot better now, but she wasn't at first. But it's understandable. But I'm just trying to get her to calm down enough to rest. And then when she starts resting, I'll start resting. It's not easy. She's been with my dad since she was 13. They got married when she was 14, 15. Like she's been married very young, and he's been her whole life. And they were together, I think 47 years, something like that. So it's hard for her cuz she doesn't know any other way. He did everything for her. But I can't do everything because I need her to learn how to do it herself. But I'm going to try to do that easy on her because I don't want her to just feel like she can't do anything. Right? It makes me sad, Sarah. I just want her to be okay. See, Mama Didi, I totally get it. 53 years. Okay, my mom's been with him 50 years. See, I don't know. I just know it's a long time. And they relied on each other. And they were each other's whole lives. So for me, it's like, what do you say? What do you do? Other than I just tell her that he's proud of her and she just take one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time, if that's what it takes. So, and there's three of us, right? My older brother, me, and my younger brother. Yeah, she's awesome. She's an awesome mom. And she does the best that she can. But the problem is, my dad is a hoarder. So we're trying to sort stuff out. And my dad is a hoarder. He was a hoarder. So, oh my goodness, it's going to take months and months for us to get through everything. Hi, Lisa. So we're just trying one day at a time. And it is true. People come out when people die and people pass away. There's some weird people that come out of the woodworks thinking that they're owed something and they're not. So I'm fighting off the wolves, as I would say. which doesn't make it easy. Thank you, Lisa. But my mom's strong. She's gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep her standing up. I'll probably crash after all this is said and done, but until then, I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing. And at the end of the day, I know my dad is proud of me, no matter what I do. And I keep my mom on, a little bit happy. Like, try to do all of her wishes, no matter if people are mad at me or not. I say, take a number, hate me a little bit, hate me a lot, but I'm gonna do what my dad asked me to do. So I'm doing that. I just want to get everything done right. And at this point, I don't even care the cost. Just tell me how much to pay so we could get it over with. Thank you. A lot of people have said that I'm a good daughter. I know I seem a little hard because I'm not like totally a mess, but honestly, I can't be a mess. I'm not a. My older brother called me the other day and he was really upset. He heard a song and he was mourning, and I'm like, I understand. Like, you're mourning for your father, but believe it or not, it was my father too. But I don't have time for that right now. Maybe later I will mourn, but right now, I just gotta do what I gotta do to take care of everything. Oh, for sure, Mama Didi. I feel him here. There's lots of times where I think, oh, I can't do this, or or they're coming at me so hard. I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I going to stand up for myself? And suddenly I feel him, and it's like, no, you got this, Jacqueline. So I just go at them back, like, no, this isn't going to work for me. I protect my mom, that's all I'm going to do is protect my mom. That's true. That's true, Sarah. And maybe because I'm so busy and everyone keeps coming to me, maybe that's why I don't have time yet. I can't think of the sadness because I want to think of the good things about him and the things that everybody wants to say and needs to say, because they only have one shot at this on January 20th. They don't get another shot. This is it. You guys are going to say what you have to say at the celebration of life. So I'm trying to make sure everybody gets out what they need to get out. Hi, Pathans. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you get too busy, Lisa. I've been so busy. I go till like 4 or 5 in the morning. I lay down and then my phone starts ringing by like 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm going again. And I'm disabled. I walk so much and been moving around so much. My legs are like, my skin is like peeling off because I haven't rested. So I think it's because I've been so busy. I've been super busy that maybe I haven't had time to think about it. I'm not sure. You were too? Yeah. Yeah, when my grandma passed away, I was absolutely devastated and I couldn't function. But this time I know that I have no choice. I have to do it because everybody else is falling apart around me. I can't fall apart. That's not fair to him or them. Yeah. I'll probably grieve after it's over. I don't know. But maybe that's why he put me where I am. because he knew I would be in charge. He left a will. He left it that way. He left it for me to be in charge with my man. So he knew that I would be okay to do it and I wouldn't disrespect him or let it all fall apart. He knew that. I wasn't going to allow that to happen. And I'm not going to let anyone walk all over my mom or his memory. It's not fair. Just let's get through it. Sorry, I just need a drink. She'll be okay. I'll make sure of it. Because I live down the street and that's what I do. I've been helping my parents for 5 years. We live down the street. When my dad needed something, we ran and did it. When my mom needed something, we ran and did it. The only difference now is that we don't do it for Pops, we just do it for Mom. Hi, just us. Sorry, this is my dog. He's coming because he knows I'm a little emotional, but he's all right. Did I eat today? Not yet. I'm going to eat a little sandwich in a while. I've been more worried about my mom eating. Yeah, that's my dog, Joe. You want to see him? This is Dibbo. Let me hold him up for you guys. This is my Dibbo. Right, Dibbo? He keeps me company. He keeps me strong. This is my Dibbo. He's 9. Yeah, there you go, Dibbo. Say hi to Grandma. Grandma watching you? Yeah, there's a grandma over there. Okay, what a handsome son you are. Mommy needs to see the chat. Sorry, baby. I know, I will. I will eat. I'll eat. Last night I had a couple pieces of bread, and tonight I'll have a sandwich. It was weird too, Sarah. I'm not really hungry. Yeah, he says he's gone to look for you, Mom, at the back door. Grandma's not there. Um, I'll eat, Sarah. I think over the next couple of days I should get more hungry. Your nan came and stayed with you for quite a while, and then she went home for a couple of weeks, and then she came back a couple of weeks. Well, see, my mom lives right down the street, right? So I can get there in less than 5 minutes. And Fatty already asked my mom if she wanted to stay with us for 2 weeks, and she said she didn't want to. She wanted to go home. She knows I'm down the street. She wants to be in her own personal space, and I respect that. I understand where she's coming from. I love my home. She loves hers, but I'm always here for her. She needs me at 1 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna go to her because I'm here. So she's not really alone, but she's alone. Do you know what I mean? She's in her own house alone, but she's not alone because I'm in the same complex. I'm in the same area. I'm 5 doors down. So she's never really alone. I will just us. I'm going to eat something tonight. I will have a sandwich. But my mom knows I'm here. I will never leave her. I'm always here for her. Yes, Darlene in the chat is my mom. Darlene 56 is my mom. You're right. You're right, Pythons. And honestly, I've been there every day. And every day she says to me, you don't have to come tomorrow. I tell her, don't tell me if I'm coming today or tomorrow, because I don't know. I will tell you, whenever I feel like it, I'm coming right back, because I live down the street and I could get on my wheelchair and I could be there in 2 minutes. So, thank you guys all for being so nice to my mom. But I also have a key to my mom's house. So at least I know that if I don't hear from her when I call there and I don't get an answer, trust me, like yesterday, I went straight there. And I make sure that she was okay because I need to know she's okay just like everybody else. But we're doing okay. Like I said, we're getting through. Almost everything is done now. The hard parts are almost done. Then we have to get her into a routine. We have to get her adjusted. That's going to take a while. I love my mom. I want her to be okay. She has to be here for a very long time with me because I can't do this again. It's extremely hard. I just felt like I needed to go live and let you guys know that I am okay and that we're doing good. And I got it all squared away for the celebration of life. I let other people know that watch my YouTube channel that I don't talk to unless I'm on here. And some are family that will be re-watching it. And maybe a couple of them are watching now and they won't talk because they don't feel comfortable, and that's okay too. Hi, Julie. I will. I promise I'll eat something. I will, Sarah. Mom, did you eat something? I left her food. I hope she ate. She needs to eat. My hair's a mess. Oh well. Okay, that's good. I just want to make sure you ate something because it's important that you eat. Oh, thank you. You think so? My younger brother sees me every day. He's like, "Oh, you look cute, sis. Don't worry." Yeah, okay. My younger brother keeps sending me little like these little messages, and it keeps saying how strong I am. It's so weird. Thank you, Lisa. I'll let you know, Sarah, if they fix my urn, because I'm waiting for them to call me and tell me when my new one is there. I'm just glad it was mine and not my brother's, because my brother's I don't think could handle it quite as well as I do. Like, I was okay with it being broken. Like, I'm just over it, you know? Julie, I showed what was wrong with my urn at the beginning, so maybe when I get off later, you could go back and look at it and see what happened. Okay, bye, Joe. Take care. Have a good night. I'm not going to be on much longer because I also know that I've lost a lot of my time, that I was building up because I've been off because of my dad, but That's okay. Time YouTube can I could rebuild is what I said to my brother. I'll just rebuild. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep my YouTube channel going, so it'll be fine. Please everyone that's in here, please like the stream for me, please. Cuz we're not doing flowers. My mom got flowers from someone and they already died. And my mom was like, I can't do this. So I told her no flowers. If people wanted to send flowers, don't bother. They could send donations to the Diabetes Association because I'm diabetic, my dad's diabetic, my brother's diabetic, my older brother that is. So I mean it would be better just to send it through that versus send her flowers that are not going to be living very long. Because the Diabetic Association has helped me and my brothers a lot, and my father. So I felt like that was an organization we could be proud of. Yeah, I was really excited. I was like, that's what we have to do because when I first got to be diabetic, I couldn't afford the insulin or the needles, and the Diabetic Association just gave it to me. And the same thing happened to my dad, and the same thing happened to my older brother. And I was like, that's a good organization to give to. And my dad had it, so it just seemed to make more sense. Okay, Lisa, love you. Take care, honey. Are you Mama Didi? You're diabetic too? Yeah, the Diabetic Association has been so wonderful to us. And like 2 years ago, my dad had a diabetic coma. Like, that's how I got diagnosed. I had a diabetic coma, and my sugar was at 70. And then my dad had one on a low end 2 years ago, and they came out. They always make sure everybody is okay. So I really like that organization. It's a very good one. Right, Julie. A lot of people have it. You're right. But see, I've done so much chemotherapy that my body doesn't produce the insulin like it should. So I became diabetic after my last round of chemotherapy. And they were so good with me. They worked with me a lot just to get me on an even keel with my sugars. And my sugars haven't even dropped since this whole thing. I haven't ate anything either hardly. So they're not going up or down. They're kind of staying right in the middle right now. But I do have to eat something, Sarah. I know. But I mean, at least, I came on here. I give you guys an update. Yeah, I always check on my sugar. I check it every morning and every night. And if I don't feel well during the day, I check it to make sure it hasn't dropped anything. Oh, really? No, I'm on two types of insulin. I'm on two different medications, pill form, for my diabetes. So I have to be careful because I do insulin, right? But even my girlfriend, one of my best friends that I've been friends with for a very long time, she was diabetic too. So they've helped her. I find they've helped a lot of people. So I was like, that is the best one to go with. Yeah, you have to eat with insulin. I'm looking forward to trying out my new camera. I haven't done that yet because it's still in the box. Like, I just got it delivered. I didn't try it out yet. I'm looking to try that out. I got a Canon G7X, I think, or something like that. My nephew passed away from him being diabetic. He was only 37. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sylvia. I'm so sorry. That's sad. Do I have a pump? I have two of them. I have two needles. Yeah, I've been eating fruit. So this is like my my needles. And then of course I have my machine that I check my blood work on. And then because I have high blood pressure normally, so I have to keep checking my blood pressure a couple times a day to make sure I'm okay. I never knew, Sarah, that it was going to be so hard. I didn't know that there was so much to do. You learn so much. Like, I've been to a lot of funerals and I've witnessed a lot of people passing away, but until you're in the position I'm in, I didn't ever realize how much work it took. Diabetes is a hard thing to control, though. Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I have some videos that I did the day my dad passed away, before he passed away. So I'm going to put those up because, they're still on my computer. So I'm just going to put those up. And then I'll slowly put up a video here and there of me opening up, the things I bought on Boxing Day. Because I have to open them up according to Fatty to make sure that everything's working and everything's okay. So I'll open them up and do those kind of videos for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I say, Sarah. I didn't know I was this strong. But sometimes you have no choice. You have to do what you have to do. That's for sure. And it's kind of weird because with me, I was like, well, I mean, you just click in your own self and it's like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that, and who has time for this and who has time for that? Like, I don't have time to argue with you, so say what you have to say and move on because I got other things to do. Your body somehow finds that oomph that you need to get through. That's true, Sarah, but you will find, honey, hopefully not too soon, that you'll ever experience this, but you just somehow, something clicks in and you just got to do what you got to do. You really do. Thank you so much for all of you that came in tonight and that are still here keeping me company. Thank you so much, all of you. I love all of you guys. I think it helped that he didn't want a funeral at a funeral home, so we didn't have to be at the funeral home for very long. Like, we just went there, we paid, and then we went back to pick him up, and the end. That helped me, I think, a big time because I didn't have to be in a funeral home like for 3 or 4 days straight. Do you know what I mean? I only had to be there like for an hour one day and then just pick him up. It was less than 5 minutes after that. Which really helped. I didn't want to be in there for too long. I know, Nietzsche, we will. I think I might get a little emotional too, is on the celebration of life when everybody talks their different stories, like his brother. Like he has a brother and three sisters that are still living. A brother's gonna talk. You know, my younger brother, my older brother, they have something to say. So I think when it comes to the speeches and looking at the old pictures and putting the video together, that's when I think it might be sad. Like, you know, might be a little hard for me. But on the same hand, I don't know because I've got to get through that day and make sure nobody steals anything. Oh, that's so sweet. I love balloons. They've chosen that too, Sarah. Yeah, not to be shown. They're having a celebration of life. Yeah, it's way easier, I think, at least for me, I found not having the funeral and being able to do just a celebration of life has made a huge difference for me. Because I find even funeral homes, I know that it's sad funeral homes, but I find it super hard, like very depressing, very depressing. Even when I go, I don't want to be having no laid out and being stuck in there for 3 days. Like just have a celebration of life at the end of it and everybody say, you know, be happy and talk about good times. Hi, Huggy Bear. Thank you. Please thumbs up on your way out. Your dad did not want a funeral. He wanted his ashes buried in his yard under his favorite cherry tree. We did it. It was his wish. Oh, that's awesome. See, I like when people do their, you know, whatever the person's wish was, is what I think should be done. I think that's awesome. I don't even think a lot of people, even in my generation, they don't want funerals nowadays. They're more up to having celebration of life. Right, Nietzsche? Me too. I agree with you 100%. I know you are, Julie. I know you know. It has been very stressful when it comes to certain stuff, but I'm strong and they're not getting past me. Yeah, Sarah, I think a lot of our generation and younger are like, no, we don't want a celebration. We don't want a funeral. We want a celebration of life. And even my younger brother says that. My older brother, like, everybody I know and around me are like, I agree with you, Jackie, because it makes it easier on the family, makes it easier on your friends, and that way you feel like you're just having a get together versus a huge funeral in a funeral home. It's awful. Right? Who wants them to be there for 3 days, 3 days straight crying? I don't want to do that. The celebration of life is better. And I was only in that funeral, what, like 2 hours? And my lips were breaking out, my eyes were breaking out. I told my mom, I said, it's so dry in here, cold in here. I hate it in here. I just want out. Like, let me pay the bills so I could go home. It was awful. I get why he didn't want a funeral. I don't either. But at least with a celebration of life, you can have some food, have a social with your friends, talk about your dad or your loved one, and then you go home. You're not coming back the next day to have another round of crying. It's just too much. Right. That's just too much, Sarah. Who wants to do all that? I'm not strong enough. I could barely get my mom in the first time to just do the arrangements. I couldn't imagine trying to get her in there 3 days in a row. that wouldn't have happened. She would have been miserable. We would have had to drag her by her feet. Well, that's why I did it the way I did it. It's at a hotel, but it's in the conference room. I rented the conference room, did some catering. Everybody has some sandwiches, watch a video, talk about him, celebrate his life, and then we go home. That's how I want it. And we take his ashes with us, bring him back home, and put him on the shelf for my mom. That's all we're going to do. Yes, Julie, I agree. Too much. It gets to be too much. It will be okay. I'll get everything organized. We'll all go and then we'll be fine. The good thing is that he had already did his living will like 2 years ago, and he told us what he wanted. So cuz he knew that he was dying from COPD. So we already knew, and now we're just following through everything he requested. But even though you know, you're never prepared for when it really does happen. And I was shocked. I was like, oh my goodness. He just made it past New Year's. Okay, ladies. Well, I've been on an hour according to this live thing, and I'm gonna go and get something to eat. I might make a sandwich and another cup of tea and curl up with a blanket because it has been really cold. And I'm going to try to come back live maybe in a couple of days. But for sure, I'm going to put up a video of me opening my laptop because I did that before my father passed away. But I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I really, really appreciate everyone coming in and spending time with me. I will. I'll write that down, Sarah. I'll come back and write that down. Actually, I'll screenshot it right now. There. You could take it away, Sarah. I got it now. You could take your email away. I got it now. Okay, so I love you guys all. Thank you, Nietzsche, so much for all of your support you've been giving me. Sarah, I love you. Julie, I love you. Mom, I love you. But my mom knows that. Savannah, I love you. Everyone, I love you. And thank you, all of you, for coming in and keeping me company. And I will be back soon, like I said. I'm not sure what my next video will be. Maybe another live. It'll probably be my open of my laptop. Hopefully. All right. So everyone, have a good night. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.